Sound check, 1, 2.
This is the 217 Recovery Podcast with Corey Winfield, Ryan Beckman, and Chris Goss.
Well,
quiet down.
We back.
I gotta go to work tomorrow.
Back again. Back again. It's still the 25th of January 2020. My name's Corey Winfield.
Hi, I'm Ryan Beckman.
Still here, and so am I. I'm Chris Goss.
Hey, Chris. Hey, Ryan. How are you guys today?
I'm
doing all right. Ryan,
back due to popular demand.
And Anna's not here. See how I just did that?
A lot of shout-outs. We got Joey, too.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Yeah, our tech
Sorry
guy,
about that.
Joey, welcome.
Our tech man, Joey.
I do some Googling, I do some talking, and I'm a jack of all trades.
Yeah, he jumps in when he feels he needs to.
Yeah, over and Ryan sticks the mic in my face.
And before I get to
well,
going
that's
back,
not the only thing.
he's laying next to him.
He knows when to do work.
Well, before I get back to what I just said, I have to Joey, my mom likes you, and she told me I should have took it easy on you. I didn't know that I was hard on you the other day, but she said that.
Oh, well, thank you, Mrs. Winfield. Actually,
It's Corey's mom.
Yeah.
Call her Corey's
sorry,
mom.
thank you, Corey's
the
mom.
last name's Oshesky, which you would never pronounce right. So
yeah.
it's just,
Okay. Well, I appreciate it. What I did get in trouble for was you saying the tattoo girl.
Oh, well.
Yeah, you knew that.
Yeah,
She wasn't.
she
It
actually,
wasn't the
like-
other one then.
No,
It wasn't the one with
She
the
was-
same
Nicolette, you
shoes.
can
She
understand
ripped
that
into me.
anytime. Oh, I apologize. Joey, go ahead.
no, she just ripped into me. She's like, "Who's the girl with the tattoos?"
Oh, your
So
mom
did
ripped into
you-
you, or?
No, my girl.
Oh, well, yeah.
Oh.
Okay, Nicolette, you got to understand, I used to say a lot of women's names on the show. It's
Mm-hmm.
just part of my history. And because I know a lot of women, and every time I'd say it, they'd say something, and they'd try to throw that woman, but none of them were my girlfriends. They were just...
Sexual relationship. Was that perfect
That was
timing?
probably perfect
Or-
timing.
Thank
That
you.
was
I'm
probably
getting
the
better.
one-
I'm getting better.
Jesus, that was terrible.
So yeah, explain that one to. Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, it was bad. It took a lot of explaining. I don't think she believes me still, but
So you didn't show her the picture of her?
God.
I told Joey we had to
She
talk.
doesn't know you, so she doesn't know you're
Nicolette,
just
we
joking.
we have to talk on one of those 17 phone calls, Joey. I will explain to you in my musky Marlboro voice that what he says is bubkiss. Not what Joey says. 'Cause Joey's the most truthful guy I've ever met.
Man.
Another perfect timed one.
I know. Yeah, off the show it sounds better, but on the show it's just you should have hit the sexual relationships one. Off the show, it's there you go.
Oh, we're having fun, aren't we?
You know what? We're having fun in recovery.
And I created opportunity for you to like prove yourself that you weren't lying. You know,
Yeah, I guess there's a
that's what it feels like to be
Grass is
accused
greener.
of stuff. So now you know what it feels like. So
Yeah.
if she's like posting pictures of some hot dude on Instagram or Facebook, if the kids still use that, probably she'll Snapchat some stuff to you.
The gram. you
Yeah,
know,
she'd be
do it for
gramming.
the gram.
Man,
Then you
that
can be
broke
like,
my
you know
heart.
what? Pfft, it's probably just her friend.
Yeah, and
the
he probably has
tattoos.
tattoos too.
And he's probably got a big face tattoo, and you're like, oh, that's great. He was in prison, and I can't compete with that. I don't know where
No.
she's going with her life, but you know what? That's just acceptance, and you'll
You're
remember. I remember
She's
what it
never-
felt like.
She's
You're
never
right.
gonna
You know,
talk
I
to you
didn't think to
again.
look at it that way, but now that you put it like that,
Thanks. Give
I'm
opportunities.
happy again.
Corey's got a bunch of certificates.
Yeah,
and
dude.
he
I
knows
was-
what he's talking
I
about.
was telling him about it earlier. He didn't believe me. He's like, "How many meetings do you guys go to?"
I never said
I
that.
said just like that too. I was like, "Don't worry about it.
Speaking
We
of
got
meetings,
certificates, son."
You got to get a signature for that one.
Yeah.
We should do another house meeting.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see what we can do.
Speaking of house meetings,
Let's talk about
Speaking of
this.
Bridget von Hammersmark,
Talking about sober living house meetings.
that's Inglourious Bastards.
Oh, love that movie.
Who puts a meeting in a friggin' basement? Sorry, that was movies again.
But you guys know how, before we start quoting movies for the rest of the day, a couple things. First of all, when I mentioned everybody that was here except Joey, and then we did mention Joey, but before that I mentioned Anna not here.
Yeah.
Because, and we got the new website, 217recovery.com. It's the same address, but new website. some people a little bitter about it. Ryan puts his mic down. Oh, he's okay. I see why. And Anna, like on the front page, it says 217 Recovery Podcast, and I give like a little brief description of kind of how it was started and how and I guess if you look at it like, okay, there's a lot of Corey in that, but I mean, I started it. That's kind of what happened. And Anna was like, well, I'm not mentioned in there at all. But Anna, she doesn't do the 217 Recovery Podcast. She does Broken to Beautiful. So she's like, I don't care as long as I'm in there, as long as it says, but not with Anna. I mean, she just wants her name on the front page. I'm like, you have a whole page dedicated to you, Anna.
I read Anna's thing, and it said that she does a podcast with her friends Corey and Ryan. I'm not mentioned.
Whoa.
Yeah, I read that today.
Have you done a podcast with her, though?
No.
Well, she's not lying.
She's not lying.
Well, the thing is, she says that she says she does a podcast with you two.
Well, she
and
has.
You guys aren't on her podcast.
She's done it with us before, podcasting.
I've heard one or two, but I haven't been in on one.
Yeah, there was just a couple.
There'll be a time.
I mean, I get it. I don't. Not everybody has to like me.
Chris.
I get that. I get it now.
You're definitely part of the crew. Don't let her make you feel any less.
Anna and I shared suckers in GGOD.
Okay.
When she did actually hate me.
Oh, yeah.
When she did hate me.
In those days.
Yeah, I looked at her and said, you are the tallest woman ever seen. And the rest of that conversation will stay off the air.
Oh. Let's talk about it now, then.
She's like, you little dirty man.
No, and my sister, another thing I want to talk about. And Anna, I guess I'll put your name on there. I don't know. We'll figure out something. Maybe I'll put the Broken to Beautiful on the main page, too. But, I mean, the blog is on the main page, so I don't understand. I don't know. She just wants to be included. But, Anna, you're definitely included. I spent more time on her page than I have on anybody else's.
I said take mine down, too. Yeah. I don't want no glory.
Well, you need to
I'm
be
just
there.
In the background.
You need to be there for the women in jails. who can go to the jail library and access the internet. Because we have a secure site, so I think that they can go to those. Like, if you go to a library, you can go to our page. It's secure.
It's secure.
Dongs coming out, popping out of nowhere. Blah!
Sorry, Corey.
I used to have that happen. When I did Thong of the Day stuff, man. Anyway.
People need help everywhere.
They do. They really, really do. And Ryan, you could be there for them, You could be here for them. Not can't be there for them, but you can be here for them. Send them stuff. You can send panties. You just have to write their name on them. I learned that.
They have to be white cotton.
Yep, white.
You could double them as a parachute when you're trying to jump over the wall.
But you can't. They don't do thongs. You can't write your name on the panties. You have to write their name.
You can't even write name on panties. It has to be Adam Scott or something Scott or Andrew Scott.
There's different rules for different.
If you're sending panties to Andrew Scott, you can write Andrew Scott.
Andrew Scott is the brand of dungarees.
You might want to just refer to the jail that they're in and ask them the guidelines. Each jail's a little different. I've been to jails where you can't have nothing. You don't bring nothing of yours in. Nothing ever.
You're free balling in that little suit.
In Calhoun County,
no, they give you.
Gave me a green.
They give you your own boxers.
Nope, you couldn't use boxers.
We got
3 pairs of socks, 3 boxers, and 3 white tees in Calhoun County.
So we should talk about that. So this is what I was gonna
kind of get into.
Hi, Brooke.
Hi, Brooke. Hi, Kylie.
Hey, Renee. Still got that boyfriend?
My sister's name is Kelsey.
Kelsey?
Hi, Kelsey.
Hold on. Is there a Kelsey, a Kylie, and isn't the nutritionist a Kelsey?
Yeah, Kelsey's.
What is it with the K's? I hit an A phase, and I hit an M phase, and I don't ever think I found a K phase.
You're not going to hit the K phase.
Well, sorry, whoever his recent girlfriend is, he's moving on to a K phase.
Don't listen to this show.
He always gets to try the things he hasn't done.
Don't listen to this show, sweetheart.
So anyway, my sister.
All jokes.
So that's how you know we're joking. Said that we should tell stories, crazy stories.
You guys got 2 hours?
I know.
Just for me?
She said, she's like, don't hold back. Don't. I know. Don't edit it. And you could she said, just have fun with it. And I was like, well, it's like that would be so crazy and so entertaining with you three. You'd probably have to break it into like each guy gets their own because it would take that long.
God, I could try and think.
How about you tell the one about the one guy? That's pretty crazy, Chris.
You want me to tell the story that I can only tell on my year?
No, yeah. No, don't tell that one.
Yeah, okay.
We're having fun, are we? Just having a good
Joey,
time.
you want the mic now? 'Cause I'm going to leave. I'm leaving the room.
All right, Chris, what story are you going to... Should we do that?
No,
or
I didn't. The only one that I can think of off the top of my head is that one, because that's the craziest.
Okay.
That's the strangest. But, I mean... Okay, that's not even rated R. That's
Like we have to hit the explicit content.
Triple X.
yeah. I can talk about. Come back to me.
Okay, Ryan, do you have a crazy story?
Of what?
Were you even listening?
No.
I get it. I get it.
I mean, I'm out here fostering growth and saving lives.
Don't use that term. Don't
Yes,
fake
don't,
that term.
dude.
Don't ever.
I just got friends going through some hard times.
That's a horrible way to even say that.
Yeah, I know. Fostering growth and saving lives.
Yeah, there's a reason why we didn't use that on ours, because
just-
first of all, fostering things is not the thing to say.
Yeah, you foster kids.
All right, off the cuff, what do you want to know?
Well, that's not...
An interesting story about my
She
life?
said a crazy experience.
Crazy experience?
Crazy.
Crazy. About you,
I don't want to talk about it.
baby.
I'm like Chris Goss. We're going to
I know.
leave that one alone.
It's like I'm turning pages in my head going, nope.
Yeah, exactly. I'm
Nope.
I'm
No.
reading the first 3 words. Sometimes I want to get like 3 lines. I can't even get a paragraph in. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's the time when I went to a specific chain of grocery stores in an evening after
That's not crazy, though.
I borrowed my parents' car without them knowing. And I was with a friend, and the dealer said, "Your money's no good here tonight. I want booze." So I automatically knew that the money in my pocket was going to be saved. So at about midnight, I went into said grocery store and loaded up one of those little buckets with booze. Well, of course, he had to give me whatever before I went. And then I went, stole, got the facial recognition, picture of me, didn't even care. Went back to that store an hour later. Did the same thing, and this is after we went to the other store in town that was the same store. Went back to the guy, then drove to Kalamazoo, did the same thing, got back, and then proceeded to, how do you say, did the
Transaction?
No, the transactions were made. Multiple transactions were made that evening, and I did
What?
I reaped the rewards, reaped the benefits of stealing booze all night, and then I ended up just getting home before my parents got up. The engine was still ticking, but I thought, oh, it's snowing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pretend like I just got up early.
To warm the car for him?
No, to do the driveway, to snowball the driveway. I did their driveway.
I would have said I warmed up the car for you, too.
Well, I ended up nodding off while the snowblower was running. And my mom thought I did the neighbor's driveways. I didn't, and I vomited like 4 times. I thought it was blood, but it was red Gatorade. Because, even while I'm using, I still practice good health. I don't drink sodas. And then... So my mom walked out, and there I was, hunched over, doing the "Is he gonna touch the ground?" And this is much like fast forwarded, but and she's like, "You didn't do Jack and Betty's or Paul's driveway? It's halfway done. Why does the car have 76 miles on it?" I don't know. And then once she started to yell at me, I said, "Leave me alone." Didn't really yell because I've been chewed out before. And went downstairs and, did the rest, whatever I think. I don't remember, but, that was a little sped up, but that's just the insanity of it. Thinking I wasn't going to get in trouble, didn't care if I got in trouble. I think actually a person who come over to reap the rewards of my benefit, another friend come over to reap my rewards. No, well, I say friend very loosely.